Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Kraken Packs video. I'm your host, Mr. Bevers. Today, we're going to get into a box of Dragons of Tarkir. That's right. We've done cons, we've done Faith Reforged, now we're going to do Dragons, because why not, right? A little bit, go just down the history, right? I don't think we're going to get as lucky as we did in cons or in Fate Reforged. But let's poke around. I mean, all you want to find like a Collected Company, Coligon's Command. Those are both rares, and that's $30 just in those two cards, right? So I mean, like, if you can find just those two rares, you make that a pretty good, decent amount of the value. Now I bought this box from my local game store because they were selling this along with the Theros box that you probably saw in my previous video. They were selling them for $100 Canadian flat. Like, they were just trying to get rid of them off the shelf. And I went, $100 Canadian is cheap for a box of any set. Because most sets, when they come out, they're like, you know, 120, 130 a piece in Canada. So, not bad, $100. I'm not going to complain. So I bought this a while ago, and I just never got around to opening it until now. So here we go. Let's get right into it and see what we can find. Right? Alright. Assemble the box. Put the box off to the side. Let's get it in the shot a little though so you guys can see. There it is. Alright. Ready? Ooh, these packs are like... Man, I forgot that these packs were like foily. Like, they're very like, they feel almost fake compared to like the new packs. Oof, jeez. My goodness. Token on the back there. Scale Blessing. Acid Spewer Dragon. Inspiring Call. And our first rare is a Planeswalker Narset. I actually don't own any copies of her, so that's awesome for me. I need this for my collection of dragons. I didn't open up a lot of dragons back when it came out. I hadn't got into filming my my MTG stuff yet at that point, so that's awesome. I'm super stoked about that. Definitely something sweet to hit in the first pack, for sure. 6 loyalty she comes in with for 4 mana. Her +1 is look at the top card of your library. If it's a non-creature, non-land card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. -2 is when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell from your hand this turn, it gains Rebound. So basically it comes back. Talking about this, Rebound, isn't that just what one of the new cards from the new Commander sets is talking about? I think it is. And then -9 is you get an emblem with your opponents can't cast non-creature spells. Locks them down pretty good. I don't think there's any commons or uncommons in this set that are worth anything at this point. If that's not the case, you can let me know in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Ambuscade Shaman, Void Squall, Warbringer, and a Corpse Swift. It's a little enchantment. It says, exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard, put an XX black zombie horror creature token onto the battlefield tapped, where X is twice the number of cards exiled that way. Be an interesting card with the new stuff, because isn't there a thing that's like whenever a zombie comes into play, you get stuff? Maybe I'm thinking of something that's not great. I'm thinking of Unconventional Tactics, which is not like a great card by any means, but that's the only card I can think of that's like when zombies come into play. Great Teacher's Decree, Silumgar Spell Eater, Draconic Roar, and Assault Formation. I'm not even going to talk about that one because I don't really like that card. Well, let's talk about it anyway. Assault Formation is a 2-mana cost enchantment. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So it was interesting for decks that had big butts, because if you have big butts, you do lots of damage. And then target creature with Defender can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender for 1 green mana, and then for a green and 2 colorless, creatures you control get +0/+1, so you can increase their butt size. Silumgar Sorcerer, Dragonlord's Servant, Atarka's Monument, and an Obscuring Ether. 1 green enchantment, yet another enchantment. Face down creature spells you cast cost 1 less. Pay 2, turn this face down. Ooh, we got a foil. Our first foil is Lose Calm. Just a little common. And another morph token. I forgot that like this set was all about the morphs. I forgot about that. I mean, it's been so long since I've played the cons block. I forgot. Like, morph was a big thing in this set. Surge the Righteous, Inspiring Call, Roast, very good. 5 damage to a creature without flying for 2 mana. Pretty alright, pretty alright. And we got a Silumgar Assassin. What am I doing? That's not a foil. Get out of here. This guy is a little 2/1 for 2. Creatures with power greater than Silumgar Assassin can't block it. You can Megamorph it, so it would be face down, and then you flip it over. It comes with a +1/+1 counter. When it's turned face up, destroy target creature with power 3 or less that an opponent controls. Mountain and a Monk token. Oh man, these packs are super tough to get through. Super tough. Alright. Ambuscale Shaman, Herd Chaser Dragon, Swift Warkite, and Hedonist's Trove. Big old expensive black enchantment. Ooh, a foil island. Very nice. Very nice art on that too. Let's get rid of these for the moment, and let's show that off there. Look at that. The art's really cool on that one. Super nice. That'll go into the foil land box that I have, that I'm sure the patrons are well aware of. Or at least hopefully they should be. Self-Inflicted Wound, Scale Blessing again, Einok Survivalist, and a Living Lore. This was, I remember this card, seeing this card in draft and being like, womp womp, because it is not the best. It's as it enters the battlefield, you exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Its power and toughness are equal to that exiled card's converted mana cost. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So it's like, it was like you could get a spell back basically, and most of the time you ended up getting like a shitty spell, and then he wasn't very big, and then the spell that you got to cast wasn't necessarily worth sacrificing a creature for it. Ultimate Price, very good removal spell. Ooh, this is like, did you see that? It had like roller dust on the card still. I don't know if you guys saw that. You can see it on this one too. I don't know if you can see that on the bottom of the card there. There's like some dust in the middle. Right here. See if I wipe it away. That line's gone. It's interesting. Dance of the Skywise, Dragonloft Idol, and Silumgar's Command. So out of the command cards, this is actually the worst one. 5 mana cost, choose 2. It's not great. For 5 mana, counter target non-creature spell, return target permanent to its owner's hand, target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn, or destroy target planeswalker. It was not ideal. Ooh, we got a rare here. So the commands are all fairly pricey. So like Kolagon's command is the most, Atarka's next. Then I think it's like Dramoka's is like the next highest at like only a couple bucks. Kindled Fury as our foil there. Little foil 1 mana instant. The card that's just been recently basically reprinted in Hour of Devastation. Only it's a different name, I believe. Dramoka's Captain, Blood Chin Rager, Stormcrag Elemental, and a Stratus Dancer. Now this guy was pretty cool. So it was like you could flip him up to counter target instant or sorcery spell, and it was Megamorph, so he would become a 3/2 flyer for basically like 2. Like, I mean, you pay 3 to put him down as a 2/2. Then when you pay 2, you flip him over, and he counters a thing and also becomes a 3/2 flyer, which is pretty awesome. So that guy was pretty awesome back in the day. I don't think he's worth anything now, but definitely cool from back then. Oof. Let's motor along here. I'm talking too much about each of the cards. Foul Tongue Invocation, Rending Volley, Dromoka's Gift, and Harbinger of the Hunt. A 5/3 dragon. Lots of dragons in this set. For 5. And he has abilities for red and green, which deals 1 damage to each creature without flying for red, and deals 1 damage to each other creature with flying for 1. But he doesn't deal damage to himself, thankfully. Each creature with flying and then it hits himself would be pretty obtuse, I guess. Acid Spewer Dragon, Dromoka's Gift again, Storm Crag Elemental again, and we got a Sarkhan. We got both walkers. 2 mythic hits, both of them walkers. So there's Sarkhan. He's, in the $5 to $6 range, so that's not too bad. Nice little second walker from the box. I'm alright with that. I don't know how many mythics you're supposed to hit in these boxes, these older boxes, but I would assume it's probably somewhere between 3 and 4 on average. So we've probably got 2 more to come. Hopefully we can see one of the Dragon Lords, would be pretty cool. So we got a Youthful Scholar, Display of Dominance, Enduring Scale Lord, and Avatar of the Resolute. I remember this card used to be worth a little bit of money because it was double green, 3/2, Reach and Trample. And it enters battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. So he was pretty good for like the green Abzan decks, because Abzan was all about putting counters on your creatures. So just imagine playing a 2-mana cost Reach Trample guy that comes into play with like 3 or 4 1/1 counters on him. Like, okay. Meringue, River Skeleton, Battle Mastery, Tapestry of the Ages, and we got Arashin Sovereign. He's a 6/6 flyer for 7. When he dies, you may put it on top or bottom of its owner's library. Basically, it's hard to get rid of unless you exile it. But if you kill it and I put it on top, I'm drawing it. So if you have a way of, killing me or dealing with whatever I have on the table before I play it again, not great for me, right? It gives you a turn to basically go, I know that he's going to be playing it again, so I can have my counterspell ready or whatever. Silumgor Scorn, Orator of Ojitai, Explosive Vegetation, and Berserker's Onslaught as our rare here. 3 mana cost red enchantment that says attacking creatures you control have double strike. Good old double strike. Who doesn't like a little double strike? Rakshasha Gravecaller, Karsi Deceiver, Rending Volley, and Myth Realized, the 1 mana cost white enchantment. This is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on this. Pay 3 mana, put a lore counter on this. Pay 1 until end of turn. Myth Realized becomes a monk avatar creature in addition to its other type. It gains this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lore counters on it. So it's an enchantment that can be activated into a creature, and it's as big as you want it to be when you activate it. Because all you have to do is pay 3 mana to put a lore counter on it, and only 1 mana to activate it. Skywise Teachings, Warbringer, Display of Dominance, and Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Oh, we got another foil here. Alright. So we got a foil Shield Hide Dragon. Little white dragon there. So the Haven of the Spirit Dragon is a land, obviously. It adds a colorless to your mana pool, or you can tap it and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, but only spend it to cast dragon spells. Or you can pay 2 and tap it and sack it to return target dragon card or Ugin Planeswalker from your graveyard to your hand. Minister of Pain, Cunning Breeze Dancer, Seismic Rupture, and Kolagon's Command. There it is. That's one of the 2 top hits in the set. Pretty sweet. Pretty nice to see that. Choose 2. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target player discards a card. Destroy target artifact. Kolagon Command deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Essentially allowing you to do multiple things that are awesome and horrible to your opponent. So we'll put you in the pile with the cards of interest and note. And by that I mean you go in with the mythics, I guess, because you're higher priced than the mythics. Here we are. Man, Epic Confrontation. That card was fun. That card was fun. Great Teacher's Decree, Atarka's Monument, Dramoka's Gift, and Crater Elemental. There it is, a big old 06 for 3. Sacrifice it, it deals 4 damage to target creature. Or Formidable, which is, it has base power 8 until, tap 3. It has base power 8 until end of turn. Activate this ability only if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. So you can turn it into an 8/6 for 3 mana if you have 8 power on the table outside of it itself. And we had a foil there, Student of Ojutai. We're a little over halfway through the box now. We're already at the 16-minute mark. We're looking at a 30-minute video here. Geez, Shield-Tide Dragon, Meringue's River Skeleton, Stormrider Rig, and an Ire Shaman. Here, we'll speed it up a bit. Let's get this out of the way here. There you go. Come on, packs. Open up. Get out of my way. Sight Beyond Sight, Battle Mastery, Savage Ventmaw, and Illusionary Gains. Little steel enchantment from blue. Gain control of it. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, you can attach this to it, though. So it allows you to shift it around if they play anything better than what you've stolen, basically. Which is kind of interesting. Learn from the past. Ukud Cobra, Storm Rider Rig, and another Arshin Sovereign. So 2 of those guys, which is not really the best, but hey. You know what I mean? You're going to see double rares occasionally. You hope that you'll never see double rares, but it happens. Encase in Ice, Seismic Rupture, Ojutai's Monument, and Dragonlord Dramoka. There it is. That's another hit. That's the top Dragonlord in the set at the moment. It used to be Ojutai. He was like crazy price, but that was when he was in Standard. But this guy is the guy who's holding the most value at the moment. He's sitting in about the $12 range, so that's pretty cool. So there you go. Nice little mythic hit. We've hit 2 of the top cards, and we've hit the... it looks like we've hit the 3 most expensive mythics in the set, which is pretty nice. Here I was saying that I didn't think we were going to get as lucky with this box as we did with the other Fate Reforged and Cons boxes, but maybe we will. Godol Lurker, Press the Advantage, Sarkon's Triumph, and Blood Chin Fanatic as our rare there. Little dragon token as well. Man, these packs are like super tough to get into. Alright. Surge of the Righteous, Atarka's Pummeler, Cunning Breeze Dancer, and Commune with Lava. Ooh. I don't think I want to. I mean, I feel like that guy's probably burning his hands pretty good. He looks pretty hot and bothered, if you know what I mean. Silk Wrap, Minister of Pain, Salt Road Ambushers, and Dramoka's Command. Okay. Good rare. I think it's only worth a couple bucks now. It used to be a higher priced command, but definitely still good. Not as good as Atarka's or Kolagon's, but definitely one of my favorites. I definitely played that. I play that card in a couple of my decks that I play at the kitchen table. Prevent all damage that an instant or sorcery would do. Target player sacrifices an enchantment, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So basically it allows you to pump one of your dudes and then fight, which is basically what it's normally used for, but you can also use it to like destroy stuff if need be. Echoes of the Kin Tree, Bloodchin Rager, Silumgar Monument, and Pristine Skywise. Oh, we got a foil here. Wandering Tomb Shell. Look at that turtle. He looks pretty upset. He looks pretty upset that he's been sort of, I guess he's been rotting. He looks kind of rotting, to be honest. His face looks a little bit worse for wear. We haven't hit a foil rare yet, so that'll be interesting to see. Sight Beyond Sight, Ultimate Price, Lurking Arnix, or Arnix, and Atarka's Command. Nice. So we now have, we're really looking for that Collected Company, and that'll give us the top 5. This is 5 of the top 5, so there you go. Pretty sweet. Atarka's Command is very nice. I think I have a foil copy of it somewhere. Your opponents can't gain life this turn. Atarka's Command deals 3 damage to each opponent. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain reach until end of turn. Those are your options with Atarka's Command. And you get to pick 2. Bell-Toll Dragon, Atarka Pummeler, Explosive Vegetation, and Avatar of the Resolute. That's our second double rare. So there you go. We've hit 2 Avatar of the Resolutes and 2 Arasheen Sovereigns. And the interesting thing about this is that we've hit a couple double rares, and we haven't hit some of the uncommons yet, which is funny. Silumgar Scorn, Lurking Arnix. There, like for instance, Kolagon's Monument. We hadn't hit that yet, so there it is. And Foul Renewal as our rare, which is an instant that says target creature, return it from your graveyard to your hand. Target creature gets -X/-X, where it's toughness of the card you returned, which is pretty nice. It's like a little double whammy. You get to return a card from your graveyard to your hand, and you get to remove a card. So it's a nice 2-for-1 for you. Quarcy Deceiver, Qual Sisma Behemoth, Ruthless Deathfang, another uncommon that we hadn't seen yet, and Hidden Dragon Slayer. This guy was great back in the set too, mainly because when you megamorph him, you can destroy target a creature with power 4 or greater, which is pretty nice. Still no foil rare, and I think we're down to like the nitty gritty here. I think we got 6 packs left, and we're still missing on that foil rare. Actually, I think our foils are kind of low too. We've only got 6. Rakshasha's Gravecaller, Youthful Scholar, Ruthless Deathfang, and Profound Journey. I think we're also looking for one more mythic, probably. Profound Journey as our rare. It looks like we have a foil in this pack, so let's see. Oh my god! We hit a foil Collected Company! Oh, we did it! We did it, everybody! This is amazing. So Collected Company is the most expensive rare in the set right now, and we didn't have it to fill out our top 5, and now we hit a foil copy of it. A foil copy of Collected Company! Oh, man! That's amazing. I am super stoked about that. Now, we hit a regular Collected Company too, and this box is like super gravy for us. Like, holy moly. I don't even know. That is not what I was expecting the foil rare to be, let me tell you. When there's so many rares it could be that are all just junk. Deadly Wanderings, Silk Wrap, Kolagon's Forerunner, and there's our 4th mythic, Ojutai Exemplars. So like, it's not like one of the pricier mythics. We would have probably rather seen one of the other Dragon Lords or something, but like, I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. Collected Company foil is just like, that is the gravy train rolling into town right there. That's what that is. We hit the top 5 most expensive cards, one of them being foil. Like, just cannot complain about that. Cannot complain about that. Deathwind, Orator of Ojutai, Salt Road Quartermasters, and Silumgar's Command, a second copy of Silumgar's Command. We got 2 foil rares? We got 2 foil rares in the last 6 packs. See, this is what I was expecting the foil rare to be, like Sunbringer's Torch, which is just kind of like, whatever. Like, so we've already opened Sunbringer's Torch? No, we haven't. Okay, so this is our first copy of Sunbringer's Torch, and it's foil, but it doesn't go in the money pile. It goes in the just in the foil pile. Man, 2 foil rares in one box is pretty insane too. If we had opened this at like release, because like I mean, Collected Company when this set was in standard was like $30 to $40 or something like that. It was insane. A foil copy of it would have been amazing. Echoes of the Kintree, Lightning Berserker, Dramoka's Monument, and a 5th Mythic, Shore Crasher Elemental. Wow, this box is just going crazy. It's going off at the end. The last 6 packs have been insane. 2 foil rares, 2 mythics in the last... I mean, I'm opening pack 5 of the last 6 packs. So in the last 4 packs, we've hit 2 mythics and 2 foil rares. Akud Cobra, Dramoka's Monument, Salt Road Quartermasters, and Profaner of the Dead. This is another card that was like, you know, people were excited about it. I think people were trying to play it in Modern for a little while. And it just didn't work out. I remember seeing some of the streamers who play Modern and stuff. They were like testing it out in some decks, and it didn't do what they wanted it to do, and it was just kind of like, it was always like in their hand, and they were like, I don't want to play this card. Void Squall, Dragon Lord's Servant, Gate Smasher, and a Faux Razor Regent as our last rare, which is fine. We didn't hit a copy of Collected Company regular, but we did hit it foil, and that's really what matters, right? Wow, what a box. I don't even know what to say about this. I'm sure that we probably just barely broke even. I'm pretty sure the foil Collected Company is probably what, like $25 maybe at most. So I mean, like, you're looking that we probably just broke even with hitting the top 5, because you're looking at, I'm seeing 14, 12, 10, and 7, and then 5 for Sarkhan. Excuse me, my coughing. So that's what, 26, 36, 43, 48, and then the foil Collecting Company another 25. So you're looking like we probably just barely broke even. Because the Dramoka's Command is like $2. I don't know. I didn't look at all the other rares. There's like Secure the Wastes is a $2 rare. It looks like it's mostly mythics and stuff that are in like the $3 to $5 range. So there you go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't believe how lucky we've been with the cons block in the last 3 boxes. It's been insane. I still have to get back to that shop to pick up some more cons of Tarkir boxes, because I opened up those 5 fetch. I have to go back and get another. So anyway, this video is dragging on to almost 30 minutes. I apologize to everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you sped it up to 2 times, thank you for watching all the way through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, may your pulls ever be better.